top stories, Prime Minister addresses UN General Assembly. Prime Minister Drew attends high-level meetings in New York, and a body of missing woman found. The details on these stories and more after the break.
At Quartz Optical, we've got the perfect combination of style and value just for you. Shop from our wide range of stylish frames, and for a limited time, buy one and get a second pair at 80% off. We've got frames as low as $99. Ask about our affordable credit plans from 3 to 24 months. Make your appointment today at quartzoptical.com. Conditions apply. See in store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Scotticia Hendrickson. In his first presentation to the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, called on the international community to increase its efforts at combating the devastating effects of climate change. The St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister's call came during his presentation at the general debate of the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly on Friday. Prime Minister Drew reminded his fellow world leaders that there can be no true international security without climate security.
Every country on the planet, national populations have had to confront the reality of climate change. As our planet heats up, so too have the frustrations and impatience of the global's ordinary citizens who feel they are losing the fight to make ends meet and secure the future of their children.
The Prime Minister affirmed that it is not for every leader to talk about the issue of climate change year after year, but rather called for affirmative action that will provide tailored responses to the vulnerabilities of climate change.
Therefore, I humbly urge countries to honor the financial commitments made before the COP26 to double contribution to adaptation financing by 2025. A delayed response to these commitments would further imperil our developing nations. Climate financing, resiliency, and environmental conservation must be integrated into national development policies and must be at the forefront of our global development agenda.
Prime Minister Drew noted that the current global situation calls for the establishment of a multidimensional vulnerability index that takes into consideration the peculiar characteristics and climate vulnerabilities of small island developing states like St. Kitts and Nevis. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, represented the Federation in several high-level meetings at the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, on Thursday. He attended the Alliance of Small Island States, AOSIS, Leaders Breakfast meeting about Multi-Vulnerability Index at the International Peace Institute. The AOSIS Leaders Breakfast meeting was held under the theme Championing Our Own Solutions. The guest speaker for the event was the United Nations General Secretary Antonio Guterres, who in his address to the leaders of the small island states pledged to continue efforts to support the AOSIS. The Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, was also invited to and attended bilateral discussions with the President of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto, and the Prime Minister of St. Martin, Ms. Sylvira Jacobs. A friendly invitation was also extended to the Prime Minister from the President of Kosovo, Her Excellency Ms. Osmani Sadrio. The discussion focused on supporting democracy in small island states. The body of Zona Hamilton of Barnesgut, Nevis, who was recently reported missing, was found on Saturday morning. According to police, her body was found in the area where she was last seen, which was on Government Road in Charlestown on Wednesday, September 21st. We'll have more information as it becomes available. After the break, GP notes to be removed from circulation as notes change, and Irishtown Primary alum to outfit computer lab at the school. Stay tuned.
Elevate your experience with Flow's fiber-fast internet and mobile combined. Enjoy double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines, plus up to 35 megabits per second home internet speed at the best rate, giving you the best value to stay connected. Hon, I think our Flow mobile is elevated.
You think?
An elevated experience starts with Flow at home, powering double data and unlimited talk on 4 mobile lines at the best rate. Visit a Flow store to sign up today.
You came just in time, as this is our double cashback coupon period. After you receive your purchase, you come back in the office and receive your coupon for free groceries. Nairobi, why are you taking up 2 of everything?
Look, Mommy, the lady said we could buy 2 of anything.
It's that time of the year where Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store once again gives away double cash back with the chance to win free groceries for a year. Yes, you heard it right. It's a never-ending cash back where you get double cash back with the chance to win free groceries for a year.
Republic Bank St. Kitts and Nevis Limited is advising customers of the upcoming change to legal tender of the $20 and $50 pound notes. An email communication from country manager Pamela Herbert Daniel said the Bank of England will withdraw from circulation the $20 and $50 pound paper notes on September 30th. Those paper notes were replaced by new polymer 20 notes featuring J.M.W. Turner and a polymer $50 note featuring scientist Alan Turing, which were introduced on February 20th, 2020 and June 23rd, 2021, respectively. Republic Bank St. Kitts and Nevis said it will, however, continue to accept the $20 and $50 paper banknotes until January 31st, 2023. The bank encourages customers to visit to deposit or exchange their GP paper banknotes before the deadline date. Irishtown Primary School alum Dr. Robert Springett has provided an update on his plans to outfit the school with a computer lab. In an interview with ZIZ News, Dr. Springett explained that the structure is ready, however, some rebuilding will have to take place before the computers can go in.
Well, we just had a meeting with their educational officers, and it's going pretty well. The structure is ready, it's sitting there, and we just basically have to rebuild some areas and get the computers in. So we're looking about maybe 14 computers and some flat screens that the instructors will be able to work with.
He said these computers will have touch screens and uses the Microsoft Windows operating system so that the younger students can use them as well. Dr. Springett also explained that it's important to give children an early start with technology as we live in a technological age.
This is good because the whole world is definitely going to move to the artificial understanding of how we control things. And if at a young age we're able to help them to move forward and faster, I think that's necessary. Let's just look at this. There's a school that has no computer lab, and you're graduating the class to secondary school. That's a thought for me. And if I can do something to help the situation, I'm willing to do that. And so this initiative to me is worthwhile for future. So a child could start probably from grade 4 or grade 3 to start to build up their computer skills under proper instructions. And so these computers are definitely going to be important to the Irish Town Primary School, and knowing the mere fact they don't have a lab at this time.
The computer lab is expected to be completed in March 31st, 2023. The general public is invited to a health and wellness fair at the New Birth Gospel Tabernacle in Cayon this weekend. Andre Huey has more in this report.
The New Birth Gospel Tabernacle Church in Cunningham Estate, Cayon, will be hosting a health and wellness fair this weekend at the church grounds. The health fair starts on Saturday at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and continues on Sunday at 9 a.m. with health information sessions during the Sunday morning service. Pastor Donna Peets Polanco, associate pastor at the church, provided some more information on this weekend's activities.
We are really looking forward to this, and we are anticipating some good results. We are going to be having the nurses and persons from the Ministry of Health. We are partnering with them and them with us. They are going to be doing a series of testing to the general public. The areas of testing would be the areas of blood pressure, the blood glucose, height, weight, waist circumference, hip circumference, and testing the kidneys as well, using the urine, and also HIV. We'll be having on-site HIV testing as well.
On Sunday, the general public is invited to an information session during the church service, which commences at 9 a.m.
This Sunday is our last Sunday for September to remember. So those of you out there that are listening, you can't afford to miss it. It's been wonderful so far. This Sunday, we are going to be having different persons who will be coming in. We actually have somebody coming in from the area of insurance to educate the people about that. We also have a trainer that's coming in to give us some strategies for exercising even at home. Everybody may not be able to go to the gym and stuff like that. And so we want to equip you to be able to stay fit even at home from your house. So we'll be having that as well. And we encourage persons to dress casual, and at the end of the service, we'll be able to participate in some exercise, some light stuff, and we're really looking forward to that. And in addition to that, we also have a few artists, some special persons who would come in and do some little things that like sing and perform this and that.
Pastor Peets Polanco explained the purpose of the health and wellness fair.
You realize these days so many people are sick and coming down with different ailments. A lot of times it's lifestyle illnesses, things that we can do ourselves to improve our health. We want people to live a long and healthy life with their families and with their friends. And so as a result of that, we are really pushing for healthier bodies. So that's how this was generated.
The Health and Wellness Fair is part of September to Remember, an occasion hosted by the New Birth Gospel Tabernacle every year for the entire month of September.
Coming up, Brazil's indigenous candidates target Bolsonaro's stronghold. Stay tuned.
What's your reason?
Well, certain things I prefer to come here for, the IGA items, they're a little more cheaper here.
What's your reason?
Well, they have fresh fruits and, fresh vegetables,
There's always a great reason to shop at Hortsport's Value Mart IGA.
Accessibility.
Hortsport's Value Mart IGA.
Shop smart, shop Value Mart.
Shop smart, shop Value Mart.